looked like one of your more complete games, the team's more complete games of the year. Or were you worried at the end you weren't able to close it out?
Well, for the year, for sure. I think hopefully we learned something from the previous games in 2022 in that we need to be a more collective unit on the field. And I thought tonight we got a great effort from everyone.
Coach, what do you think the issue's been with conceding late in games? What is some of the observations you and your staff have made?
Well, you've seen these games. How do you explain some of them?
Communication, getting caught out of position.
Well, maybe that's part of it, but there's some, pretty bad mistakes. Some individual mistakes as well as obviously the group as well. So some of those things happen, over a season. You would think it happens, once over a season. We've had a bunch of them fall together over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So that part's been disappointing, but hopefully we can learn from it. Tonight, again, that's a little unlucky, the goal. What are you going to do? The goal they scored against us.
Sam and then Elizabeth.
Bruce, obviously, with the team's form of late, just how does it feel to be able to pick up the win, and also to just how do you keep the form continuing to go on throughout?
How do I keep what?
How do you keep this level of form going on throughout the rest of the season?
We'll try to figure that out. We've done it before, so there's no reason to believe we can't do it again. The first part of your question was what?
Just obviously with the losing streak, just how does it feel to finally get 3 points again?
Good. I thought we'd win another game at some point. I'm happy it was tonight rather than a month down the road. But winning is important for teams. And I think the guys will respond well as we go to DC next week. But I haven't been too overly concerned about the recent events because some of it was just freaky stuff. I think the game that we really got beat was the game against Charlotte when we played them whenever it was 3 weeks ago. The Red Bull game was just a fluke. And last week is another example. We should get a point. We should have a point against Red Bull. And then the horror show against Salt Lake here was just, we're playing in a blizzard. I think every game we've had this year has been challenging for the weatherman. It's been absolutely a crazy start to the season. So I can't explain it, but I do know that there's a lot more games ahead. So you can't be getting too high or too low at this point.
Bruce, Adam opened the scoring really early. What was your evaluation of his performance in executing that game?
It was good. The Charlotte team is a very good team, and they really press front runners really hard. And I thought Adam did a great job of holding balls up tonight. In a game, it was real difficult. And the first goal was, a goal that Adam we've seen score a number of times. A great service by Brandon, and obviously Adam did a great job getting at the end of that ball and putting it in the back of the net. So that was a real positive. He had a really good workman-like performance tonight.
I just want to ask about Matt Polster's performance, also goal.
Real good. Matt usually needs some games under his belt to get in form, and I thought the last 2 games against Red Bull and Miami, Matt played well, and you could see his fitness improving. And tonight he was pretty sharp over 90 minutes, and he got that yellow card in the first half and was smart not to put himself in a bad position for the rest of the game. And then the second goal was obviously the winning goal of the game, and a very good effort. Won some tackles, obviously, and his passing was good, and he scored the winning goal. So that was an outstanding performance.
All right, I think we have one more any news about Gustavo?
He's moving along. That's about the only news I can give you. I don't know when he'll be ready to play, but he's improving.